Everyone loves a white chaser.
Yes.
Everyone knows that.
Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to my AC Cobra replica that I've just picked up from Total Headturners, and it's running all very tickety-boo now, so I'm going to take it to the Shmee150, Shmee150's gallery of cars, to see what he's got, ask him what he thinks about this car, and just enjoy my first drive in this car now that it's running back to normal. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Tim was there when I first revealed this car at Goodwood in 2017 when I first bought the car. He featured it in his video as well, congratulated me on buying my dream car, so it all makes sense. So I parked my Cobra up at the museum in front of the rainbow of colours. My mission though was to find anything remotely modified or JDM. Yes, there's a Clio V6, but I wanted to see if there was anything Japanese. And in one of the cabinets I found a Lego R34 GTR. Brian's car from Fast and Furious, next to a Mark V Supra, and that's as close as it got. Scooting around, there's a little kitchenette, and I found a little box of Y-Food. And Y-Food have sponsored this video with their taster packs. In my Y-Food fridge at home, I have quite a few of the flavours, including Happy Banana, which is one of the flavours included in the taster pack that you can get in the video's description with 10% off using my discount code of Adam-YouTube. They have 26 vitamins and minerals, they're high in fibre, high in protein, lactose-free, gluten-free, and have no added sugar. Also in the taster packs you have smooth vanilla, classic choco, cold brew coffee, and crazy coconut. They taste amazing and are the most convenient way of filling you up for between 3 to 5 hours. But don't take my word, Shmee150 has some as well. Use my discount code of Adam-YouTube to get 10% off your Y-Food taster pack. So here I am, it's very echoey in here and I don't need to shout that much, sorry about that. Finally, in the Shmee-museum.
Welcome. It only took you 2.5 years.
It did, we've been saying for so long because we've known each other for over a decade. We just
worked out at least 10.5 years ago.
Yeah, so I was there on Sloane Street picking stickers off the R8, and now we've been watching you pick some stickers off the Ford GT, which has just been done.
Literally, you've brought something that's very different to anything I have in my collection.
That's good. It's blue though, and very similar blue to the SF90.
Which is true, but you got me a bit tempted. Anyway, side topic, yes. Stickers, more stickers.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I love it.
So this car was revealed at Goodwood in 2018, and you were there, and you congratulated me for buying the car in your video from Goodwood, and now here it is in the museum, which was probably not even a thought back in...
No, well, for a few years before having this place, I was looking for somewhere cool, and you've recently got your own space.
Yes.
And having your own space is this whole, like, freedom to do what you want, when you want, store what you want.
Yeah.
And believe me, you become a bit of a hoarder when you've got space and you just never get rid of anything. But back then, I guess, like an idea, and I certainly never thought I'd have a garage like this.
No.
This is like, still to this day, from those early days of like running around the centre of London, car spotting, like just being mad car enthusiasts, like going to the events, you know, the stuff that we all did and we all love and we still do. Never did I think that like this might happen, that one day I could have like a desk and an office and a lounge.
And a large blue cow
and a very large blue cow, lots of large blue cows. And an F1 show car in like my garage, because the whole idea is, you know, this is like the racetrack, you come out bursting out of the pit box.
Well, I thought about having rumble strips on my driveway, and now I don't think I can do that.
This has stolen your thunder. It's colourful, it's cheery. You know, some people will say this is way over the top, but for me this is like, just never grow up, just the toys got bigger.
Well, I'm a big fan of colour. I've got I've got, what's it? The 3 primary colours, that's it. The 3 primary colours and then white. So I've always been a fan of colour, and it's great that you've not repeated a particular shade or anything. A lot of blue.
I did used to have way too many blue cars.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to have when I had 3 cars, all 3 of them were blue.
Yeah.
But I went more with the Skittles Taste the Rainbow theme.
Yeah.
Just go with everything.
But I've brought you another blue car here. Cause
You did.
I thought about bringing you the Chaser because I thought that'd be very different to what you've had in here before.
It would.
Your audience
I gotta
as well.
confess, like there's no JDM, right? There's
No.
like I've often toyed with, should I buy an R34? Should I but it's just not really me. I'm more as you can see, a mixture of the European supercars, you know, the Italian Exotica, right? The Ferraris, that kind of stuff. I love my Mercs. I think everybody, right, in the world of cars, you gravitate towards what you love.
Yeah.
And one of the beautiful things is that everybody likes different stuff.
Yeah, and this is my main passion, this one.
Let's say there's an audience or there's a community for everything, right?
Yeah.
There are communities for muscle cars, for classics, for supercars, for tuned cars, for JDM cars, like the list goes on and on and on and on. There's communities for racing, track driving, for drag racing, for road driving, for road tours, like every different kind of club or style. And it's one of the really cool things that always amazes me when you go somewhere else. You meet people who just like totally different things to what you like. I've always loved supercars, rallies, a lot of track days. Like a lot of these cars have done way too many track days. Not so good for brakes and costs, but that's a side topic.
And tyres of old.
And tyres, yeah, stockpiles of tyres, and even more over there.
Yeah.
Like stacks of wheels and tyres. They take up more space than you think.
Yeah, I've got about 6, and I think that's enough for me.
Yeah. But like for some cars, I have whole second sets of wheels, right? For the GT Black series, I've got a second set of wheels. These tyres, these are quite funny. These are actually the winter tyres for the Puro Sangue, which I've just got.
Yep.
Not here right at this second, but those are 23-inch rear tyres.
Wow.
They're massive. Fronts are 22s. Yeah, these things aren't small.
No, I need new tyres on that. They're getting to the lowest point, but trouble is the Goodyear Eagle tyre writing takes about 40 minutes per corner to put on the car, and I can't be bothered to do that right now. So it needs to be done, and I can't just do the rears.
You'd prefer it to look good than have safe tyres?
Yeah, yeah.
I put you on the spot there, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's the enthusiast's way. But currently it looks the part, and it definitely looks good with the rumble strips and the lighting and all the other colours. I think it looks fantastic in here.
So I've got to ask you then, out of all the cars here,
oh yes,
you know what's coming. Like,
I do.
Where are you gravitating? Is it supercars? Is it stuff like the Clio V6 and the 1M?
Unfortunately for you, I tend to gravitate towards the white corner and the XJ220.
Max's Jag.
Yeah.
Mr. Gumbel, Max Cooper, the founder of Gumbel 3000. It's funny because he asked me, gosh, a year and a half ago, does anybody know anywhere where I can store my car for 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah.
For 2 or 3 weeks, a year and a half ago.
That's what happens.
And I was like, sure, store it here. It's become a bit of a permanent residence. Sitting up on tyre cushions, make sure they're all good. It needs a proper service and check over, to be honest. It needs to be made sure that it's fully running. But it sits at the end of the line over here with all the arcade machines and all the toys and that kind of stuff.
But going back to your collection, I think the GT8 manual, I do like a manual gearbox, but I haven't really experienced much of other gearboxes like as a personal collector, so it's hard for me to say.
I got a few manuals going on though, the V6, the 1M, the Emira, the GT8, the Focus RS, also my Dark Horse that's in the US.
Yeah. I've always, when I was a kid, I was an Aston boy. That was like, that was my thing. So I think the GT8 would be. Were
you already out and car spotting and about when I had that?
No, I think it was your R8. You just got your R8.
You were the R8. Because that went and the R8 didn't come for about 4 or 5 months after.
Yeah. But I saw that, I'm pretty sure I saw that at Wilson House. Would it be 2012, Wilson? Was it there?
No, it would have been 2011.
So no, I don't think I saw that. I don't know. I might have done somewhere.
But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool here.
It does.
Like this, or as you were saying earlier, like a GT40.
Yeah.
An old GT40.
That would look amazing.
Rep would be right up. Like that would be a cool thing to add here.
Well, thanks for the invitation.
It's a pleasure.
Very nice place to put it somewhere, and finally I've made it here.
Thank you for coming down.
Maybe one day I'll bring the Chaser down and we can do some JDM style videos.
Go out for a Chaser drive.
Yeah, see what your audience think of that and if they care about it at all. But
no idea.
Everyone loves the white Chaser, so they should do.
Everyone loves the white Chaser.
Yes.
Everyone knows that.
Well, thank you very much. I shall see you soon at some events in 2024, I am sure. But for now, I'm going to take the Cobra home and put it away in the garage, and hopefully next year I can use this a lot more at all the events that I go to. But it's now dark and I'm heading home from the museum in my freshly repaired Cobra. Hope to bring it with you to all the events of 2024. So thanks to Total Headturners for bringing my Cobra back to the channel. It's running amazingly in the winter's air. So I hope you enjoyed that video from the Shmee150. But for now, thanks for watching.